Alright, so it is August August 21st, 2014, according to the fucking calendar that we all use. Anyway, listen. It's been a minute since I have posted a video because I keep waiting for a day. And I'm generally, like, typically a peaceful and happy person, but I've been waiting for the day when I'm feeling inspired to post something about my own particular happiness that everybody else can get with or understand. That hasn't happened, or I've been too lazy in some instances to even post anything. But today, I have decided to post this video, and it'll be brief. I don't have a sketch for it. All I know is that I see the continuation of the Cain and Abel saga. If you ever read the Bible, or you call them any names you want, supposed brothers, where one nigga can't stop murdering the other one. Because why? Because they are different in some way. And one nigga ain't happy that his offerings to who or whatever aren't accepted, aren't favored, and so they want to get rid of the other brother. Okay, just a whole bunch of bullshit, and I see that everywhere today through competitions that everybody has to have. Every continent has to have it be the better one, you know. Within families, this sibling, the firstborn, secondborn, third, whatever, has to be the better one. And specifically today, the situation going on in Missouri, which is not new. This is not new. This happens every day. Every day, people are being killed because they are, you know, their skin is brown, or they just may not want to succumb or pledge to a whole bunch of bullshit. And so they're targeted. And that's what's really happening in the world. Now, I have sympathy, obviously, for what's happening with what happened with the young man whose life was taken, Mike Brown, in Ferguson, Missouri. But I also have a great deal of sympathy for the young man who was shot a few days ago in Missouri, who police say was brandishing a knife. Nigga, you can't shoot nobody in the leg. You can't figure out what he's doing, and if he's 4 feet away from you and you that motherfucking scared, I guess you don't need to be a police officer. I don't know what else to say except that I'm tired of hearing these stories about what's happening in the United States, and I've made comments about different incidents that have occurred. I don't have time to make comments every day because I'd never get off of this motherfucker. Do you all understand? I don't know if you understand. And while people are trying to figure out what the fuck to do on the homeland in the United States, the homeland called the United States, right, supports a group of motherfuckers who are slaughtering children, who are just trying to figure out what the fuck to do in life. Can we go outside to play? How do I deal with the fact, you know, that's what they're thinking. How do they deal with the fact that their parents, family members have been bombed to fucking death in their faces? Some people say this is the result of the quote-unquote final destination of evil that the quote-unquote devil, quote-unquote Satan, the Satans who created all this bullshit and taught people that. I don't know. I don't care any motherfucking more about what it is. What I do know is this. None of it's right. All of it needs to stop, and it will all stop. And it may not stop when I want it to stop, because it would have stopped way back when. Okay? But it's going to stop because all wicked-hearted, greedy, don't give a damn about anybody other than their own particular group, country. You can put country in there, skin color, gender, age, religious denomination. I don't give a fuck about none of that, because in the end, if you don't see how you can make a contribution by being a free being, which you can't if you follow any of that bullshit, which I just mentioned, all those categories are bullshit. You come into the earth without any motherfucking labels, and you leave, unfortunately, most people leave with at least 1 million on their asses, which makes them ineffective. Anyway, I'm just pissed today because I keep hearing of these stories, these reports, and people try to figure out, well, what are we doing? Nigga, what you doing is you got an evil, wicked heart, and you won't succumb to righteousness. I'm not talking about any particular religion. I don't give a fuck about religions. I'm talking about, you know what's wrong. You don't want anybody coming to kill your motherfucking family. When you think about how you would feel if they'd come kill your motherfucking family, that's how everybody else feels when you go kill their family members. You think about how you feel when the winds blow your shit apart, nigga, trying to wake you the fuck up so you can see, hey, look, you're not really in control, though you think you are. Somebody gave you a little guidebook and called you soldier sergeant. You're not in control. I don't give a fuck what continent you live on. I'm talking about everybody. But unfortunately, people continue to forget after they shit is done, blown apart, and they can get a grant or this or that, and they can get it repaired. They forget how it felt to have your shit torn apart. Well, listen. The truth is, until everybody gets it, the adults, the people who claim to be adults, get it, that you are not the only most important motherfucker on the planet. I don't give a fuck what your color is, what your age is, what your gender is, who you think you are, what your title is given. Okay, Oprah, President, Mr., Mrs., I don't care who you think you are. Reciprocity takes place, and you don't control that, whoever you think you are. Now, this is Transfer K signing out, saying, what do I always say? I say peace. Peace. Shalom, salam, if you're in Iran. I don't give a fuck. Peace. You know what I'm trying to say. Where you get to chill and rest. Peace to who? The peaceful.